Hello everyone, in this video I'm talking about antioxidant and antibacterial activity in the leaf extracts of country body plant. And here is the content in my present. The first, introduce country body plant. The second, extracting leaves of Arbonica method. The third, estimation of total phenolics. And then antibacterial potential of the extract. Next, evaluation of antioxidant potential of the extract. Then application and conclusion, and the last reference. What do you know country body plant? The set name of country body plant is Blackgenthus ambonicus. The plant is light green, hibberellulous, ornamental, and contain a red substance called collagen in a little essential oil with a light aroma. And the essential oil obtained from leaves and stem contain 76 volatile compounds and 30 non-volatile compounds. The main chemical constituents of essential oil are carborol, chlorophyllan, alpha-chlorophyllan, and chlorophyllan oxide. The country body also contains protein, carbohydrate, and small amounts of vitamin A and vitamin C. And many compounds in body have biological value, which is believed to have antibacterial and antioxidant properties, thereby preventing digestive disease, cause fevers, and cancer. And then we move to the method extract leaves of Arbonica. The experiment was conducted directly with red leaf and dry leaf to compare the properties. The dry leaf were used for sequential extraction with hexane, ethylene, acetone, and methanol based on their polarity in order to obtain antioxidant and antibacterial respiration. The method: red leaf were washed, dried, and ground into powder. Then mix 50 grams dry leaf with 500 ml solvent and stirring for 24 hours at 30 degrees. Next, using Whatman 41 to filter off the extract. The leaf were re-extracted with the solvent 3 times filter and the extract were burned. The solvent extract were concentrated by evaporation of solvent at ambient temperature, and extract were made solvent-free by final drying under vacuum. Red leaf were extracted with hydroalcoholic and freeze-dried. For hydroalcoholic method, grinding red leaf with a mixture of alcohol and water with ratio 80/20. The leaves were left overnight with soaking in a magnetic sterile unit for 24 hours and used month-to-one to a particle-free filtration. And the residual leaves were again extracted tied with the alcohol water mixture, and the extract was concentrated using a black evaporator and made solvent-free by final drying under vacuum. And for freeze dry method, red leaves were washed, then grinded, and the slurry was extracted with distilled water for 1 hour at 90 degrees. The sublimation was filtered through Whatman No. 1 filter, concentrated using a black evaporator, and the resultant extract was lyophilized in a lyophilizer. And the result of the experiment showed that the methanol extract is high heat and acetone extract is low heat, and the gel of various extracts was in the descending order of methanol, ethylene, freeze-dried, hexane, hydroalcoholic, and the light acetone. Introduce estimation of total phenolics. The concentration of phenolic in the extract was determined by a method given by Singleton and Rose with modification, and the total phenolics were calculated using a standard gallic acid curve, and results were expressed as milligram gallic acid equivalent per gram of extract. The figure of total phenolic content of the different solvent extract of Blackgenthus ambonicus show that ethylene in acetone extract have significantly higher total phenolic than hydroalcoholic, whereas freeze-dried methanol and hexane extract have significantly lower total phenolic than hydroalcohol. And next, antibacterial potential of the extract. The leaf extract of placental ammonium was tested against 4 types of bacteria, and the antibacterial activity of the extract was assessed by the MIC volume, which is defined as the low concentration of the compound capable of completely inhibiting bacterial growth. The table antibacterial activity of country body extract showing MIT value of non-growing bacteria. And from table we can see B cereal was the most sensitive species and so the least MIC value. Hessen and Curie derived extract could not inhibit the complete growth of cereal even at 2,500 ppm concentration. And the acetone test so low its MIC value against the static culture. The antibacterial activity degrade acetone, ethyl acetate, hydroalcoholic, and methanol. So antibacterial activity not only depend on total phenolic content, but also the type of phenolic and their relative distribution. And the table shows that gram-negative bacteria are more resistant than gram-positive bacteria, and gram-negative bacteria show higher MIC value for all the extracts. And I'm introduced about evaluation of antioxidant potential of the extract. The first method DBBH radical scavenging assay. The DBBH radical is used to evaluate the antioxidant property of blend extracts. The antioxidant that change the color of DBBH from violet to yellow when reduced by hydrogen or electron donation. And the radical scavenging activity of the extract at different concentrations was determined and then compared with that of built-in hydroxy the equation of DBBH radical scavenging percent equal 100 of absorbance of control minus absorbance of sample per absorbance of control. The table show DBBH radical scavenging activity of different extract of ammonium leaf so that at 100 ppm the radical scavenging activity was high for ethyl acetate extract 54.18%, while it was lit for hexane extract 11.8%. And the DBBH radical scavenging activity of the blend extract was in the descending order of ethyl acetate, acetone, hydroalcoholic, freeze-dried methanol, and the last hexane. On the present lab radical scavenging activity compared to BHA, the activity of the extract target DBBH radical scavenging activity was approximately half of BHA at 100 ppm concentration. The total antioxidant capacity method. The total antioxidant capacity of the blend extract was determined by the performance with line modification, and the method is based on the reduction of molybdenum 6 to molybdenum 5 by the antioxidant compound and the formation of a green molybdenum 5. The table total antioxidant capacity of different leaf extract ammonium so that the ethyl acetate extract is high with total antioxidant and followed by acetone, methanol, hydroalcoholic, and freeze-dried. And we move to application and conclusion of the country body blend extract application. The placenta ammonium leaf extract can be used to relay synthesis oxidant BHA and BHT in food protection, cosmetic, and fat-containing product packaging to maintain nutritional level, color, taste, and smell. The antibacterial property can apply in crop medicine. And the conclusion, the anti effect in the present study show higher phenolic and higher antioxidant activity, and the acetone effect also show higher antibacterial activity and good antioxidant activity. High antioxidant and antibacterial activity observed in acetone and alkylate extract provide opportunity to explore them as biopreservative. And the last slide, this is reference provide information for my region. So thank for your listening and watching.